Hi everyone, Scorp here. Continuing this Duelist the Roses Redux 2 playthrough using machines. And I'm going to be the first to admit, I have gone a little bit overkill. Or, I've gone a little overboard. I have absolutely went and duplicated way too many cards. I ended up getting 3 Metal Zoas out of 3 in a rowing cards while I was collecting duplicates, so those are going in. And I finished leveling Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon. So, yeah, you guys didn't say I did too much. I definitely did. I have no defense. I did way too much. So the main thing is I just went through and put in a bunch of creatures. The one thing to remember is that I really do prefer to keep my deck cost down and my summoning power down. So it is a little bit challenging when I have 3 Metal Zoas in the deck. And I also want to have 3 Barrel Dragons. I can't really use Metal Morph anymore because I'm not going to put in I'm just not going to put in anything that will help out. I'm not going to put in Red Eyes or Zoa because if I do, I will just be the deck consistency won't be there with 1 Metal Morph and 1 Red Eyes. I just won't ever draw them. But we get to look at Red Eyes as our deck leader now for the rest of this run, which is now probably going to be brutally easy. Yeah, I'm a little sorry about that. Not that this mod is hard, but I definitely went way overkill on the going and grabbing stuff. Zero mana Dharma Cannon, or 0 summoning power Dharma Cannon. Pretty nice. So I have some decent stuff in my hand. There is a world that I just double equip the Cyberstein. Just play Cyber Commander. I'm going to play a little slower, but if I were being super aggressive, I could. Law Book, huh? Now, if only Law Book gave back 3 summoning power, then it would be really busted. I mean, there is a very aggressive line here. I think I will go with this line. This is going to be quite a large creature at 2300. Going over stuff that will no longer be getting buffed on his terrain. Now, if this is a Dark Elf, it will beat me, but that's fine. Ooh, goody. Akagisu. Not what I was expecting. I was expecting a 4-star of some script. Hey, we have plenty of summoning power because all of our stuff is free. Honk. Oh, hey, another Zoa. Metal Zoa might be a little bit overkill for this deck. But this is revenge for the insect playthrough, so that makes us feel better, right? Hey, 3 in a row. A Dark Magician. I know it's in there just to give you the alternate artwork on the Dark Magicians, but like, oof. Same reason like Unhappy Maiden and Tiger Axe are in there. Which I know there was some disdain in the comments that Tiger Axe is a slot rare. So is Pendulum Machine. It's all in the name of that alternate artwork being unlocked. So there is one creature that I actually want to try to reincarnate for. So I guess I'll try to reincarnate for it. It's around like a 20-something deck cost, so be right back, I guess. I didn't find it, but I found a Horn of the Unicorn, so I guess we'll use that. Now we got that artwork for Dark Magician. Fun. It's always super annoying to me that you couldn't just pick the artwork once you've unlocked all of them. You have to go and actively go and get another slot rare of them to get the next version of it. Or to get back to the one that you wanted. Because there were definitely artworks of it, of like Red Eyes and Blue Eyes that I actually preferred as a kid, so I definitely tried to go get those ones. So I'm just going to destroy my own Tears of the Mermaid here, because I think that using Barrel Dragon on this thing is probably the best way to go. Call of the Haunted is utterly useless in this matchup, so that's not happening. The only thing Barrel Dragon can't hit is itself, so... Oh! He had 5 summoning power after his first turn? Should have checked what his creature was. Komori, okay. 2 stars. We'll just take away his terrain advantage. That'll pretty much just win us the game right there. We also get to conveniently move way faster than he does, so... This should be an easy fight at this point. Blackland is basically useless. I do need to go 1 space forward, but I don't want to get hit by the Red Eyes. I mean, I'm not going to get hit by the Red Eyes, but I don't want to be super close to it so I don't accidentally get myself trapped. So I have lethal right now. Yeah, there is literally nothing between me and his leader, so goodbye. The machine leader power set is actually just absolutely brutal to play against. If there weren't Labyrinth Train in front of us, it would be very, very scary. Well, I guess we go for the Dark Hole triple. Sweet. We could also put Dark Energy in the deck, which would be better than the Fake Trap, so we'll probably do that right quick. Yeah, Dark Hole is actually a really, really good aggro card, too. because if you play it down on like your first or second turn, you can then flip it up at the beginning of your next turn and then go for a hit to your opponent's face without anything possible blocking you. Yeah. Playing aggressively in this game is just so powerful. We have the deck space for it, so... Let's see. I'm just gonna do a reincarnation real quick on screen. Because I was really wanting Blast Juggler, but I mean, we have enough monsters in this deck. Like, we really need a Blast... Oh, we got a Goblin Fan? You shouldn't have. Kinetic Soldier's probably the worst creature left in the worst card in the deck. So we'll just put in Goblin Fan over it. I mean, this is mostly 3-ofs at this point. Weather controls can be replaced with Wastelands. Like, I don't know, this deck is... It's kind of stacked, not gonna lie. It's pretty stacked. And hopefully we can just draw a Dark Hole to start against Yugi. Oh no. We don't need Dharma Cannon in this matchup, even if I could go and destroy a whole bunch of the Labyrinth. So I'm just going to move Dark Hole out of the way here. I'm pretty much not going to play anything this next turn. I'll just play the Million Curry that needs to come out of our deck. And next turn, I'm just going to Dark Hole him and then hit him directly. Ooh. That's a nice Dark Hole target. It's a real shame. Nice creature you got there. Shame if something were to happen to it. Oh. Well, good thing for me, the Paralyzing Potion would do absolutely nothing, but... This is just over. He's gonna move to his right, which is exactly what I want him to do, because that means he won't clock my deck leader in the face with whatever creature he plays. Oh no, he moved that way. Okay. Well, check for... Oh. That's not how you check for Mirror Force, by the way. I'm going to play it safe. Oh, swords. Okay. He's gonna kill my Blast Juggler, and then everything is gonna die, and then he's gonna get lethal. Wow. Goodbye, Dark Magician. We'll just let Last Fear do the honors. Goodbye, Yugi. So, it turns out that, Dark Hole's a pretty good card. Last time I checked. Well, we have Riryoku now. Which, This deck's gonna get very expensive very quickly if we keep adding cards like this. You now have all the rose cards. So now we have all the rose cards, now we have to go back to Stonehenge and summon the evil boss against our will. Thank you, Kaiba, for guiding us down this wonderful and light and cheery path that results in us committing a war crime against this guy because we're playing machines. Oh well. Seto summoned him into this world just for him to get destroyed by us. But I'm actually playing machines the way they're supposed to be played. Which I'm sure anyone who's watched me play machines before, you can tell everyone that I do not usually play machines well. I don't think I need that many Dharma Cannons. And I do not need this Mugen Curry. Here we go, Bladefly. Goodbye. Dark Gray. Not really great. And Two-Mouth Dark Wheeler. Nothing terribly special. It's kind of the thing with reincarnation in this mod. It's just not going to... Unless you seriously look for something, most of the stuff you're going to find is just the, you know, average 50% of all cards in this game, which... There's only about, like, probably 30 to 40% of the cards in the entire game are actually good. And, like, good is a... Good in that case is a pretty low bar. I don't need this limited removal. We're gonna kill faster than that. I could bonk him really hard right now. And I am very worried about that face down that he just played. So I don't have lethal. Oh. He's basically out of summoning power. And I can do this safely now. This poor, poor final boss. There is still a chance that he counter-lethals me here. He could Riryoku probably a Toon Summon Skull and hit my Metal Zoa and I'd lose. But he did just spend 6 stars, so... Oh. Good night. Well, Toon Summon Skull's not a bad creature. If you're playing Fiends, it's probably what should be in your deck. Like, it should almost always be in your Fiend deck. It's one of those cards that I'd consider good. 37 deck cost and 6 stars for a 2500 attack point creature that will get buffed by your leader powers, and yeah, it's pretty solid. I'm sure we wouldn't have had it that easy, but I'm sure we would have gotten there with the machine deck to start with. It was a pretty solid deck, and we've gotten quite a few just campaign drops now that have made our deck absurdly strong. Especially that Rurioku. Oh man. But it just goes to show when you give, or when you have access to just a couple of the goods cards, it's super easy to just duplicate them in this game. But I will be right back with the other side. So, BRB. Okay. I just had to reload the game. Should have just went ahead and did this reincarnation. But as we haven't really needed any cards, and I don't think we need any cards, the only thing that really makes this deck any better is having access to Blast Juggler. And that's not a huge power increase for machines. But don't forget your reincarnations. Not that... although they don't matter too much unless you're trying to get specific things and really going for them with certain things. I don't think we need any more Dark Energies. Oh, I probably need to make my deck cheaper. Which is understandable. We'll just cut some of the top end. Barrel Dragon's far more annoying to use than it's worth. Those are probably decent enough choices, so I don't know if I actually got my deck cost low enough yet, but that was a good starting point. Nope. And, oh, yes. The only problem is that after Rex we get Bones, so I'm going to go up to Weevil, get him out of the way, and then drop my deck cost down even further for Bones. Now, this is a wasteland field, and this is where machines are going to really give the AI a bad time. Oh, I should have just played a limiter removal. So, I don't care about cards, right? Goodbye. And this is really why machines are really strong. I could only imagine a New Game Plus speedrun with machines. It would be pretty similar to the deck that I have right now. There would be some changes, of course, but your low end could be removed and replaced with some like Jowls and other cards that are maybe faster, Dimension Holes and such, but I don't know how much you'd actually be able to change the deck from this, but We'll just put in the Steel Scorpion. It's free. Hey, a baby dragon. Panther Warrior. And a Protector of the Throne? Okay. Again, nothing fantastic, so... It's all good over here, though. This should be plenty to wipe out Weevil, though. So the start of next episode, I'll have my deck down to 600 deck cost, so we can fight Bones, and then we'll go ahead and rebuild the deck back to its apex of strength, and we should be able to pretty close to finish out the game. He played a spell or trap there, so maybe I can get to it with the Goblin Fan? Nope, okay, that's a monster. Hopefully it's not a Jiraiya. Oh, okay. You know, it was pretty big. It's just kind of in the way. Okay, we'll kill this creature, whatever it is, and then move our deck leader up. I figured it was a negate attack. Maybe you'll still attack me. He still attacked me, guys. I'm not even gonna check my hand. I'm going for lethal. This doesn't take... Oh, it does take Horn of the Unicorn. Well then, goodbye, Weevil. I don't really see the horns on Cyberstein. Guess this little bolts sticking out of its head are, but... Yeah, that was pretty vicious. Okay. Well, we definitely won that one, convincingly. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying Machines. I know it's gonna go by very quickly since we have a deck that looks like this. Definitely another time that I get to start feeling bad for the AI. But anyways, yeah, next time, Necromancer. After that, we'll just go through the south and probably actually stop at Keith and maybe... I mean, there's nothing we want anymore. We already grabbed everything. But we'll show Keith what a true machine player actually does. Yeah. So that's it. Remember, if you want to spread videos, like and comment. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.